Hi, it's Holly Interlandi here with Famous Monsters TV at San Diego Comic-Con 2017. We're going to be covering all the best parts of the con, including toy manufacturers and cosplayers. Only here on Famous Monsters TV.
This is my first year. I'm very excited. It's just where I can be a superhero and people don't make me feel weird about it.
You know what? Pure acceptance and fun. This is just my people and everybody is just caring and loving and accepting here, so that's my favorite part about it.
Comic-Con is all about coming together and getting with your friends, having a good time, going to see some panels, walking the hall and doing great interviews.
Comic-Con means to me something that, like a convention where everyone gets together with something they love, and whether it's like superheroes from DC or Marvel, so it's a lot of fun to see everyone dressed up and everyone just coming together and seeing everything.
It's a great opportunity to do fun costumes and see other people's cool costumes and just have a good time.
Honestly, this is my first time coming here and I just really love kind of being geeky and dressing up and having fun.
I don't know, man, it's a gathering of people like minds. It's a ton of fun to see people that like what you like and are passionate about it and can either show it or want to talk to you about it.
It's a good chance to hang out with 120,000 of my best friends that I've never met.
It's a pop culture just like assembly of the coolest things that are going on right now or have happened. It's nostalgia plus announcements. It's just kind of a cool place to hang out and talk about stuff we like.
But one thing is for certain, Comic-Con means finding a place to see all the hottest collectibles around. We are standing in front of some incredible pieces for Dungeons & Dragons. I just want to know, like, what kind of accomplishment in D&D do you need to do to actually justify having one of these?
You need to get your party together, or maybe just by yourself if you're a total badass, and you go out there and you slay some mind flayers and take home a trophy with you. Same can be said for the Red Dragon trophy plaque that we've got, and the beholder that's coming soon.
Awesome. Well, what are these actually made out of?
These are actually made out of foam, and then there's some other like sturdier stuff in the back for when they're hanging on your wall.
What can you tell us about the Mind Flayer for people who don't play Dungeons & Dragons all that often?
So if you're unfamiliar with Dungeons & Dragons, Mind Flayers are humanoid creatures with kind of a Cthulhu-esque face, and they drain the brains and psychic energy of others. They're kind of spellcasters by nature, and they're evil dudes that you should go out and want to kill them to get one of these trophies.
And have its head on your wall, because who would not want a head of a Mind Flayer on their wall? That's awesome. Love it. And who would not want to check out these amazing film collectibles?
One of our main licensees is the Alien line, Aliens line. We've got lots of products. Space Hugger. This is brand new, 3 days old. It's the prototype, never been seen before. And as soon as we get back to Orlando, we'll start working on the logistics of how we're going to make it. We have the new face hugger from Aliens, which I don't think has ever been as detailed as that before. And then the smart gun, Adios from Aliens. Not only that, you can come and get the dog tags for 13 of the cast. You can get the Alien pulse rifles as well. We're just the one-stop Alien shop, I don't know. Ghostbusters, following on from Alien, it's two great franchises. We have the quarter-scale statues, of which we've already done Venkman. Stance will be coming out soon. We have the quarter-scale Slimer. Then we'll have the other two guys. We have the life-size 1-to-1 Slimer down the bottom there. And prototypes for the Ghost Trap and the Ecto Goggles. There is nothing more terrifying in movie history than this little guy. It's the greatest, just as a cameo. There's nothing better, and took us a long time to find him, got him made, and now last year we had the prototype, and I had never seen so many people age themselves by saying, oh, I saw this when it came out. And I'm telling them, well, that was like 41 years ago or whatever it was. And they're like, oh, no, maybe I saw a rerun. But definitely the most popular thing we've ever produced. Well, as you got him over there, the Edward Scissorhands, quarter scale, amazing detail. The exclusive version comes with Vincent Price on the bust. And now we have the one-to-one replicas of Edward's hands. And as sculpted originally, V. Neal, as you know, won the Oscar. Somebody sent her a picture of those, because this is the first time they've been seen as well, and she went, oh my God, those are amazing. Oh, I did forget to mention, we also have the life-size Alien Warrior, 8 foot high, so yeah, check out our website.
Coming up next, our very own Jose Ramos gives an up-close look at Comic-Con's most unforgettable fan encounters.
Artwork, because I think that is so beautiful, and it really just shows me this is something I saw, it's beautiful, it speaks to me, and that's what I like.
I mostly just want prints and stuff like from Artist Alley, because that's always really cool. People are so talented.
Last year they had a Captain America Winter Soldier exclusive poster, and this year I'm hoping they also have one, because I didn't get it last year. I was like right after the person that got the last one, so I'm hoping this year I can get in there and get it.
I started coming for comics and I stayed for comics, so that's what I'm interested in.
I'm gonna throw down for one of those Riverdale bags. Like Cole Sprouse, it's, yeah, mind-blowing.
Honestly, I was looking at that Lost in Space hoodie over there, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go over there and get it. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up buying.
This is Jose with Famous Monsters. I'm here at the Walking Dead Experience with my buddy Greg. We're just gonna call him Greg. Hey Greg, how you doing? All right, well, I look forward to having more conversation with Greg when we get inside there. Oh, we're here at the beginning where anyone can be king. So I'm excited to see exactly what we're gonna look like. Hopefully we get enough zombies in there. This is where it gets a little creepy. Try not to lose your arm. Hey, how are you? I'm friendly. I'm good. I'm just passing through. I don't even know where I should go. Hey, hi guys. As you can see, this is pretty realistic. I would not want to be stuck in a cage with these guys. Whoa. As you can see, they're coming from everywhere. Man, they're popping out of every corner here. I look left, they come right. I look right, they come left. I don't feel safe. I don't trust this. I don't feel safe. We're just gonna sneak right by this guy, make sure he doesn't see us. It's Negan. That's our buddy. Hey, Negan, how are you doing today, huh? How's Lucille? Oh, looks like someone did not have a good trip through here. Well, we're coming to the end of it now. That was our Walking Dead experience. I was freaked out, did not feel safe at all. And thank you for watching Famous Monsters TV. This is Jose. Hi, this is Jose from Famous Monsters. I am here with Raquel. Now Raquel, you just went through the Walking Dead experience. What can you tell me about it?
Oh my gosh, so at first you take a picture with Shiva, and then afterwards you walk into the exhibit, and they just come at you and they scare the crap out of me. It was really awesome. I really enjoyed the experience.
Are you a fan of the show?
I am. I'm so excited for the season to come out in season 8. It's like their 100th episode. I'm so excited.
This is Jose with Famous Monsters. I am here at the Alien Experience. Now, I had the pleasure to experience this earlier, and I gotta say, it was a blast. Now, what can you tell us about this experience for those who are thinking about coming over?
If you're thinking about coming over, it's a colonist assessment test to see how you deal with stress and fear. So keep that in mind as you go through our experience.
Now, with the people that have come through, what is the general reaction from those people?
A lot of like nervous giggling. There's a lot of like, you know, it's fun. It's a good time. You'll have fun.
Now, in general, have you had anyone that's just like really freaked out of everything that they saw in there?
Absolutely. We've had some really, and that's the goal. The whole focus of this was to get people to experience fear and to be able to react and to deal with emotional distress. So we had some really good people. That's our goal, is to get those people.
Can you tell us about the stats? I noticed when you come out, there's the stats and people's pictures.
Yes, you have. When you start, you get your picture taken, and then as you go through, they monitor your heart, your breathing, and your respiratory system, and all that stuff. So it helps them to determine how well you did. That's the criteria for the test.
Now, if you had to describe this experience in one word for those people that are anticipating coming in, what would you say?
Epic. Epic, and if I had 2 words, it would be epic and immersive. It's really good. It's completely all of your senses.
Now, if you had to describe it in your character, what would you say?
Effective.
This is Jose again with Famous Monsters TV. Now, we actually have a fan of Famous Monsters that also went through the Alien Experience. Now, what can you tell us about your experience?
It was actually really kind of gory and scary. I only got 3 out of 5 on the 3 out of 5 stars on the rating, and I closed my eyes for a scene. So yeah, it showed every single death scene from the movie. Really gory.
Man, how were the people around you reacting?
Well, they were all grown up, so they kind of stayed calm. I tried to stay calm. I only closed my eyes for one scene, though.
Hey, don't worry, I'm a grown up and I didn't stay fully calm either.
Nice.
Would you do it again?
Yes, I would. It was kind of like, I was on my tippy toes. It was kind of fun.
I'm Jose Ramos.
And you're watching Famous Monsters TV.
Coming up next, we've got interviews with the wizards at Weta Workshop, only here on Famous Monsters TV.
Boris Karloff's Frankenstein, without any shadow of a doubt, is the best screen monster of all time.
My favorite monster is the creature from The Thing, the Kurt Russell 1982 John Carpenter thing. The detail, the horror behind it, just like the Lovecraftian feel of it.
Tarman from Return of the Living Dead, because as ridiculous as he is, I have always wanted to be able to move like him. Like this. That's kind of cool. He's like a goth dancer. That's pretty cool.
The xenomorph from the Aliens, I got my little baby face hugger right here. They're pretty cool. They're ruthless killing machines, and they have a queen, which is always like real great if you have a queen. So I'm gonna have to say them.
My favorite monster is Cthulhu. I am a huge Cthulhu fan. I love Lovecraft stuff, but I just think that Cthulhu, just in and of himself, he's just so majestic and just so badass. It's almost like you just see him and you instantly go insane. And I think there's something just really awesome about that.
Freddy Krueger.
because Freddy was just really funny and charismatic, and I cosplay as Freddy, as female Freddy, and I have a little custom action figure of myself as Freddy Krueger.
For me, they are the Gremlins. I love the Gremlins. Right now, I am 3D printing one at home. I love it.
We are here at the Weta Workshop booth. You guys do some amazing visual effects for movies. Can you tell me a little bit about what your particular role is?
Sure, my name's Darren Gordine. I'm a costume technician. I've been with the company since we started work on The Lord of the Rings. I'm a leather specialist.
What's your favorite part of the creative process? Do you like to come up with the ideas? Do you like to do it, or do you like to sit back and watch what you did?
I think bringing it off the page onto a person, particularly for me, it's quite a challenge to take someone's illustration and make it function on a human body, and then onto the screen after that, yeah.
What's your favorite movie you've worked on so far?
It would have to be the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That was kind of back in the day, but it was a really good experience for me. I was in my 20s and still stands up really well with it, yeah.
What's your favorite movie you've worked on and why?
Ghost in the Shell, probably. A lot of practical stuff, and the bad guys were cool. You know, they were super fun to work on. Yeah.
How do you feel about people who are a little bit wary about anime being adapted to live action?
Personally, I don't really get it. I mean, the anime is always going to exist. The original of anything is always going to exist. So, I mean, time goes on, there's always a new way to tell a story. Some are better, more successful than others, but a new version doesn't take away from the original.
Recently, it's been great because there was a huge surge of CGI at first, and now I feel like everybody's going back to practical effects. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there will always be a need for practical effects. We're actually a practical manufacturing company, supplying to the film industry and the creative industries around the world. So I'm one of the fortunate ones that get to do hair, makeup.
Do you have a favorite monster that you've worked on?
I wouldn't call it a monster, but Kong was one of my favorites to work on, and also the natives on Skull Island. And Darren and I, one of the artists here, we had to paint over 150 of them and put prosthetics on, as well as have to paint them all into a certain kind of shimmery dark colour, and wigs as well. Everything's handmade, so it's quite amazing to have one for our company to win an Oscar for best hair and makeup and for best creature design for King Kong and Lord of the Rings.
Stay with us because we've got more monsters, movie collectibles, and cosplayers coming up on Famous Monsters TV.
Hey everybody, I'm Kevin Lyons, reporting on behalf of Famous Monsters TV. We're here at San Diego Comic-Con. We're about to go inside and interview the cast of MTV's Teen Wolf. Let's go inside and see what they got to say. Here I am with Cody with Teen Wolf. And so Cody, let's just get into what's going on with these final 10
Can
seasons.
I just start first and foremost by saying Kevin and Cody should be a thing?
Yeah,
I mean, the names just go together. It sounds like a duo.
It's like a comedy series,
That's
right?
what it is, man. We should start cracking jokes.
What can we expect to see with your character?
Oh man, we just the one thing that I loved about playing this character is that I feel like from season 5 to season 6, we've seen some sort of development and growth with this guy, and like really understanding, you know, his perspective and how he views this world, this chaotic world that he lives in. I love seeing characters come around and like really, you know, complete the cycle, but without losing what we love that character for. And I think that's what we accomplished with Theo.
Were you always a fan of the monster genre, or is this kind of new fandom for you?
I mean, I was a fan of like horror films, anything dark and gruesome and scary and things that most kids ran away from. I just embraced as a kid. But diving into this supernatural world, this was the first sort of experience, and an engrossing one at that, you know, being a part of Teen Wolf. And I love it, man. We get to live in a world that nobody else gets to really experience, so I have a blast.
And I'm here with Shelly Hennig. So Shelly, how's Comic-Con treating you so far?
It's amazing. Sadly, it's our last one with Teen Wolf, and I was just saying, starting to get the shakes already. Already missing my crack. Comic-Con. We love Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I think these are our people. Like, we feel good here. It's fun. It's interactive. We get to meet the fans, and this show, I think, perfectly fits here.
It is coming to an end.
Yeah.
Do you think there may be some type of spin-off in the future?
Yeah, Jeff's already talking about it with MTV. There's like podcast idea, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but yeah, I think Jeff has talked about that in the media, and we'd love to be a part of it. So we'll see. We'll see who his favorite is.
Who's your favorite scary movie monster throughout all the years?
The one that really effed with me was Poltergeist. That one doesn't have a face, does it? Teen Wolf has some great monsters.
Yes, absolutely. What's been your favorite monster on that show?
Berserkers were my favorite because the actors who played the Berserkers were genuinely 8 feet tall. So when they were chasing you, it wasn't my character that was afraid. I was running for dear life.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is Cody Christian.
It's Shelly Hennig.
I'm Lyndon Ashby, and you're watching Famous Monsters TV.
And you're watching Famous Monsters TV.
And you're watching Famous Monsters.
Art is everywhere at SDCC, and anywhere you look, you can find eclectic artists like Alex Pardee and his button creations. So tell us about your new project, Pinfolk.
Pinfolk is kind of a way for me to use my artwork to kind of like play within the enamel pin kind of world. I noticed that a lot of pins that people collect, as much as I love collecting pins as well, a lot of them are just basically like, let's take an existing property and put it on a pin, and then everyone's happy. And I kind of wanted to do something with a little more substance, so I created a whole new world of characters that exist only in pin form. And I created a little webcomic to go along with them, and now I have them in physical form as well. And basically what they are is they're little totems. So each one of the characters has a little, one is stronger, one has a lot of strength, one has a lot of luck. And by wearing the Pinfolk, you adapt that trait within yourself. Some people, results kind of may vary, but for the most part, it's kind of a fun way to kind of just like wear a pin and kind of feel a little more confident or a little more, weird. Right now, I just debuted both Series 1 and Series 2 of my Pinfolk exclusively on my website, which is alexpardee.com.
I hope you've enjoyed our coverage of San Diego Comic-Con. If you'd like to know more about Famous Monsters or Famous Monsters TV, check us out at famousmonsters.com.